Salutations! Welcome in, I'm Silver Fae, your resident sylph of storms and an aspiring artist and author. 'Tis the season, and what better way to celebrate than to draw an angel? But it's with a twist. Now, I've done a fair bit of concepting for this design in the back of my head for a while now. I originally started off with the desire to make just a Peacock Vtuber design, but as I toyed with the idea over a few months, I realized that I didn't have a plan for a December video, and I wanted something thematically appropriate for the holidays. But I also didn't want to be too Christmassy since I tend to post my videos toward the end of the month. Then an idea dawned on me. The designs on a peacock's tail feathers are very reminiscent of eyes. I wonder why they're commonly called eye spots. Anyway, do you know what is commonly depicted with copious amounts of eyes? Seraphims. I felt like a genius. So I set to work making a mood board of my idea, compiling references and inspiration off Pinterest. By the time I began crafting this board, I had already developed a strong idea of the silhouette and general design elements I wanted, so I managed not to get too distracted on my search. Once I had my references in order, I started concept sketching. I started off with a base silhouette of what I wanted, then gradually built up from there. I wasn't worried about making it look good, I was more concerned about getting my ideas down on the canvas. Then I did a little cleanup and posted the design to be peer-reviewed on a few servers. Overall, many comments I received agreed that the original design lacked the peacock elements. I needed to add more peacock colors and some general opulence since the bird is commonly associated with royalty. Once I got my feedback, I went back to the drawing board. Once the concept stage was finalized, it was time to sketch out the actual render. That's right, I fought tooth and nail with my laziness. I was tired after the first design project. I didn't want to go through a whole nother sketch process. I had been working on it for weeks, and frankly, I was sick of staring at it. However, I persisted. I knew I wouldn't be satisfied if I left it there. I wanted something dynamic and flowy to help illustrate the concept that I had in my head. Especially when it came to the dress. I wanted something that twisted and flowed. In my head, I see it constantly billowing in some unseen wind or magical force. Same with the hair. Though I know that it's likely not gonna happen in a rig. I don't even know how someone could do that. Anyway, I just wanted to convey that ethereal feeling with the posing. I didn't want to slap a static paper doll pose on the riff sheet I planned on designing and call it a day. Moving on, as per usual with my render, I did it all in grayscale and then used layer effects to overlay the colors. Once that was done, I added my rim lighting and shadows. Then I exported the image and set to work using color correction to make sure my colors weren't muddy looking, and then I slapped it on the rough sheet I was designing. I also included a side profile view of the Archangel because I imagined them having an aquiline nose. I rearranged a few things on the reference sheet once that was done, and boom! I'm finished. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you got this far, leave a peacock in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and have a happy holidays. You have no choice. All the YouTube things to appease the algorithm. And we also have a Discord. The link is down in the description below if you're interested in joining us. And alright, I'll let you go now. Bye-bye. Have a good day or night. Happy time zone.